Here we are on beautiful Fort Lauderdale Beach. The sun is shining, there's an ocean breeze, and here I am with Von Friedman, the executive producer of the Riptide Festival, now in its 4th year.
Been here together 4 years, can you believe it?
It's powered by Ford, and it's Intercom Radio. You're the marketing director, which is the largest radio station in the country right now.
It is. They're just so powerful.
You know, Riptide has become, which is amazing, the signature event of Broward County this year.
We're so proud, and we can't thank our friends at the Greater Fort Lauderdale CVB, Stacy Ritter, she's phenomenal, Noelle Stevenson, Kara Franker. They have done it for us, and they've made it the Broward County signature event. Mayor Bogan and his commissioners. I just think it's going to be exciting this year, Ina. We've got so much more than just music. Now, the music's incredible. The music this year is off the hook. The Killers.
Everyone's telling you about the Killers.
The Killers.
Can I get VIP ticket? The VIP, they're sold out.
Don't give them my number. It's the VIP is completely sold out on Saturday. There's still some for Sunday. We have Jimmy Eat World, but we have the 1975 on Saturday. There's so many great bands. Go to riptidefest.com to check that out. But the Broward County signature event is all about culinary. It's all about art. It's all about fashion. We have Tan France from Queer Eye. I don't know if you see that show on Netflix, but it's on fire. They're in Japan right now, and Tan's coming in. He's going to be our fashion consultant, and we're going to have a runway show. We've actually hired Jim Mullins from Coachella to come in and put on a runway fashion show, and Tan's going to be there making all the comments that you see him make on television. We're also going to have a Festies Bestie. That means
I love the name.
Festies Bestie. We're going to make a couple of friends over, and Tan France is going to comment and be on social media. You get to meet Tan, so that's a lot of fun. But Publix has come on board. We love our friends at Publix, Laura and Indy and Anna. Thank you so much for coming in, because we have this 100-foot mobile kitchen that you see on the TV show Gordon Ramsay's Hell on Wheels. And they're going to do culinary demos all day. So when the music's not going, you'll have culinary demos, and then we have about 15 live art exhibitions in our art tunnel.
What are the dates?
The dates are the weekend before Thanksgiving. So come out 11/23 and 11/24 right here on this beach. And I mean, this year is the year. It's going to be packed.
Yeah.
The tickets are very robust.
So this is Fort Lauderdale Beach Park, which is the southernmost end of A1A.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And right next to the B Ocean Hotel, across from BMR. We're in the heart of the visitor industry.
Yes.
And these hotel rooms are filling up fast. So the other recommendation I have, come get a hotel room. Then you can come to the event. If not, take a water taxi.
That's right. Take a water taxi, or one of our other good partners is Yellow Cab.
Yeah.
And there's other ride shares, but also Brightline.
Yes.
So a big sponsor of ours is Brightline. So take the Brightline and take some ride share over here. There's plenty of places outside the area to park and to get to the Riptide Music Festival.
Yep. And I love about what you've done with Riptide from the very beginning. You all have done it with so little impact on the community.
Listen,
I can drive up and down the beach, no problem.
Yeah.
Because you've mastered how to do the parking and the transportation. So it just makes it much easier for the people that actually live here. But let's face it, at the end of the day, this is about the music. Now, where else can you be outside, listen to extraordinary music, and take a dip in the ocean?
It's unbelievable,
You can't
right?
do that in Kansas now, or
funny.
Chicago, or New York.
I have a funny Kansas story. So my best friend in the world growing up, he calls me, he goes, man, I was in my break room, and some guy from the plant in the back comes up, and I asked him where he was going on vacation this winter, and it's so cold in Kansas. He goes, I'm going to some festival called the Riptide Music Festival. And I mean, you're talking, he almost hit the floor.
Yeah.
He goes, so we have made it nationwide. We've got a big name. If you're in one of those cold cities up north, right now I'm sweating to death. I mean, it's 82 degrees, it's wonderful, and you feel that cold ocean breeze coming off. And around that time that we have Riptide, it just gets perfect.
Yeah.
There's little humidity.
Yeah.
It is the best place on earth to be, right here on this beach.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing I love about what you've done here is you've taken basically a parking lot and activated it and made it into a happening and an exciting place.
Thank you.
And it really is remarkable. And you know, for me, listen, tourism travel host, this is Travel Host Magazine. In our current issue, you'll see a whole story on Riptide. This is what's in the hotel rooms right now throughout all of Broward County.
And we thank you for that, Anna.
But our visitors love this. They come in from outside of this area for this event as well.
That's the whole idea.
Because Intercom, what you promoted across the country, it's the largest radio station in the country, is telling people to come here.
It's a really good point. We have 170 million listeners nationwide.
Wow.
We did flyaways and giveaways on all our alternative rock radio stations across the country. So that's why those people know about it in Kansas. That's why they know about it in Chicago, San Francisco, even LA, San Francisco. We have ticket buyers all the way from Vancouver up in Canada. I mean, it's amazing how well we do across the world because, why? It's really got to do with exactly what you just said. You're sitting on the beach, you got warm air, you've got your favorite bands, you've got your favorite liquid, Yingling, White Claw, and Tito's, and you're having the best time of your life. And you know what? It's so much more than the music, and that's why you may not know the band names, but when you get here, it's like a food and wine festival. It's our version of the Food and Wine Festival, which is why it's the Broward County signature event.
Yeah, and by the way, the other thing, and obviously we can't see that now, but you did art activations,
yes.
working with the Broward Cultural Division.
Yes, we did. Searching for giants.
Searching for giants. You go into these areas and there would be giants, statues,
art installations.
Installations.
Right.
And so it really took Riptide, which is Fort Lauderdale Beach, and made it countywide.
That's
and
right.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, we worked with all the commissioners and worked with the cultural division of Broward County to bring that to life. And literally we did a contest, Instagram contest, where you went out and you Instagrammed a picture of yourself and you registered to win meet and greet passes and tickets to Riptide. And by the way, we're bringing some of those giants to the beach. So the first thing you'll do when you get on the festival grounds is you'll walk through the giants, a couple of the giants, and it's amazing. It's really amazing.
That's really great. And I said this to you the first year you did this, Vaughn. I loved how you incorporated art into the event.
Yeah. Yes.
And I think you're now taking this to a whole other level.
It's a whole other level, and we really believe in art. We believe in all the arts, but really, we want to nurture Broward County's artists. If you're a sculptor, if you're a painter, if you're spray painting, what I love about artists is the creativity. I mean, I'm a creative, and I love creativity. So we want to put all that creativity on display at the Riptide Music Festival, powered by Ford. And then we have the culinary arts. We have Chef Ray from the Publix Apron School. That's an art. That is an artist. He's up there putting together food configurations that I've never seen before. And then we have, fashion, which is an art as well. When you see the artists that we have, you're going to be blown away. I mean, when you see the fashion folks that we're bringing in from California, they work with like the biggest stars in the world.
So maybe they'll make me over.
I think they should.
Absolutely, I need a makeover.
No, you don't.
Vaughn, so again, what are the dates? How can people get tickets?
We're 2 weeks away, Anna. I don't know when this is going to air, but if it's airing right now, we're 2 weeks away. It is, go to riptidefest.com. Get your tickets there, and right now the ticket prices are going to go up, just like they always do as they get a little closer. You need to do it now, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the price. You can get tickets as low on Saturday as like $39.99 right now.
Oh, come on, that's a deal.
You look around the country at festivals, it's a major, this is the Killers in the 1975. The next day, you can even, on some sites, you can get it for $29.99 for the second day with Soul Asylum, Jimmy Eat World, Fuel, Switchfoot. I'm telling you, this is the best value in the country. Yeah. I'm going to say in the country.
Yeah, and great. And you can also, I keep on saying, stay on Fort Lauderdale Beach, go to one of our beautiful hotels, eat in our amazing restaurants that are around here after you finish doing what you do at the festival.
Absolutely.
And it's just perfect.
It is perfect. There's nothing else. When I moved here 7 years ago and I saw this beach, I'd known about the beach.
Yeah.
We partied here and had fun here and ate here. And I said, this is incredible. This in the wintertime, close to the holiday season, this is where everybody wants to be.
Yeah.
Let's put on the best world-class entertainment we can possibly put on. Got together with the team back at the radio station, which are the best team. I couldn't do nothing without them. Morgan Zimmerman, John O'Connell, Leslie Montes, Carrie Ann Worley. I mean, Amy Freeman, Francisco Dara. I could name so many people.
Yeah.
It's incredible what this team puts together, and they love Fort Lauderdale and they love Broward County. Yeah.
You can also go to Travelost FTL. That's our Facebook. That's our Instagram. That's all of our travelostftl.com, and get information about Riptide as well. Or stay in a hotel room, pick up the magazine, and you'll find out more about Riptide. So Vaughn, I want to thank you.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy putting on an event like this and all the things you have to deal with.
Right.
But look what you've done for this community. You have brought
It's not just me.
Well, I know that's not just you, but there's always that one person who has a vision, who helps make it happen and fights it. And I also want to give a shout out to our Business Improvement District because they really supported you to incubate this event in the first 3 years.
I met Dan Barnett and Eduardo Fernandez and Greg Cook and Lisa Namor and Jimmy Tate. The list goes on and on and on. We could not have done it without the bid. And you, Ina, you were there. You were there at the get-go. She was the cheerleader that helped fuel this festival. Without Ina, it doesn't happen. So that's why whenever you call, whenever you look my way, whatever you need, always.
So for you that are watching this, don't miss this event. It's one of those things, if you miss it, you're going to kick yourself.
Yes.
So you just want to...
It's just too good.
You know, this is one of those things that people are going to be talking about for years. Did you go to Riptide? Did you go to Riptide? Did you see that? Did you see the fashion? Did you... The culinary, all of it together, the art installations, and for $39, come on.
It's crazy. This is the year. It really is the year. It takes, I always say this about festivals, it takes about 4 or 5 years for a festival to mature. It's like anything in life. There's a cycle of life. You have the baby, you have the toddler. Now we're getting into the fun stages. So we're in our 4th year. All the things we have going on here, and I do definitely want to say what really powers this is 104.3 The Shark. Without that radio station, we'd have nothing. Without the talent on that radio station, we'd have nothing. Ashley O, Spanish, Dina Lang, Will, Melissa. The team is phenomenal, and I just got to thank you.
Yep. One other thing. This event also makes a difference for our environment, because I know your charity is Celebration of the Sea.
CelebrationoftheSea.org.
You want to say a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, listen, let's not fool ourselves. We need to reduce our carbon footprint, folks. This, when it rains here, you see the water coming up. Ocean resiliency is a big, big problem. Ocean rise is a big, big problem. If you don't believe it, just come to South Florida and go down to Key West and look where the water is on a sunny day. We have to do what we can do. We got to do that one thing that's going to make us clean this environment up. We try to leave this beach cleaner than what we found it. And we do many beach cleanups, and we work with Pachi Pastor closely on Celebration of the Sea as our charity to really hopefully make a difference with the reef out here. And I know you have a bunch of friends that do a lot of great work here. So we're there. We have a conservation village for Celebration of the Sea, so you can stop by and meet all those folks as well. But that's super important to us.
It's funny. A very good friend of mine in New York who's taken on sea level rise, resiliency, and climate change. He has created an app called 2020 or Bust, because that's what he thinks it's going to take. And this is what the individual can do. But he is skateboarding from Stewart. He's 63 years old, skateboarding from Stewart all the way down here, ending at Riptide, to create awareness that the individual can make a difference in saving the planet.
We got to talk about him. We got to get him on the radio.
Yeah, exactly. That's anyway, Vaughn, thank you for everything you do. Thank you on behalf of the community. And folks, see you out at Riptide.
Thank you, travel host.
And travel host.